What if the most underestimated AI of 2024 ends up being the most important one? In a world obsessed with GPTs, Geminis, and Claudes, one new contender is quietly being forged in the shadows, and it might just blindside the entire industry. Here's a fact that should give you pause. Grok 4, the upcoming model from Elon Musk's X.AI, might be the first true leap beyond current large language models. And barely anyone is paying attention. Why? Because while everyone's looking at OpenAI and Anthropic, Elon's building a silent giant. Today, we're diving deep into why Grok 4 might be the most disruptive AI launch in years. From cryptic tweets to leaked benchmarks, massive claims to controversial flaws, this story has it all. Buckle up, because if what we're seeing is true, it could be game over for the current leaders. Section 1, the quiet storm behind Grok 4. Let's start with what we know. Elon Musk's X.AI is planning to unveil Grok 4 imminently, and according to a tweet from Musk himself, they've been grinding all night on final optimizations. Sounds intense? It is. Because what Elon didn't say outright might be more revealing than what he did. The model wasn't ready for its supposed July 4th debut. Why? Because of a last-minute addition, a specialized coding model that requires one more big run. Now, if you know anything about training large AI models, you'll understand that a full run isn't a simple overnight process. It's massive, computationally expensive, time-consuming. So if they're doing that this late in the game, it either means they're confident they're close to a major breakthrough, or they're gambling hard. But here's the kicker, the leaks we have seen suggest they're on to something. No, those viral images of engineers sleeping on the floor of their office aren't real. But the message behind them? That's real as hell. The X.AI team is working obsessively, 7 days a week, to make this happen. Why? Because they're playing catch-up in a race they entered late. X.AI launched months after the AI hype peaked, and yet somehow, they're already threatening to surpass giants like OpenAI and Google DeepMind. Now that should make you raise an eyebrow. A brand new player gaining market share this quickly? That alone deserves attention. Section 2, leaked benchmarks that could break the internet. Let's talk about the leak. Yes, it's still unverified. But if it's legit, then Grok 4 is about to do what no one thought possible. Beat every major model on some of the hardest benchmarks in AI. One key number, HLE 45. That's from the Humanities Last Exam benchmark, a terrifyingly difficult test that includes over 100 fields of knowledge, ranging from philosophy and law to advanced science and medicine. What makes it even more brutal? It's multimodal, combining both text and image inputs, and it's designed specifically so that you can't just memorize answers. This is actual intelligence we're talking about. For context, OpenAI's GPT 4.0 scores around 20% here. Google Gemini 2.5? About 21.6%. But Grok 4? It's allegedly hitting 35% raw, and with test-time reasoning, that shoots up to 45%. That's not just an improvement. That's a quantum leap. Imagine going from average college freshman to postdoc researcher overnight. That's the kind of jump we're talking about. And if true, it means Grok 4 isn't just keeping up, it's blowing past competitors. Now here's a pattern interrupt for you. If your current AI tool can't pass a high school history exam without hallucinating, why are you still using it? And this matters because the HLE isn't a gimmicky test. It was built by 500+ institutions in 50 countries, sourcing questions from nearly 1,000 experts. It's what real scientific validation looks like. The takeaway? If Grok 4 genuinely performs this well, it's not just another model. It's potentially a category-defining leap. Section 3, the coding showdown, Grok 4 versus Claude Opus. Now here's where things get spicy. One of the leaked screenshots reveals Grok 4's performance on the SW Bench, a benchmark designed to evaluate real-world coding ability. Supposedly, Grok 4 scores 72% baseline, jumping to 75% with test time compute. Why is that huge? Because until now, the undisputed king of code was Claude Opus from Anthropic, with a leading 72.5% score. If Grok 4 surpasses that, we're witnessing a new coding champion emerge. That might not sound dramatic until you consider how coding is the lifeblood of modern AI development. Whoever builds the smartest coder essentially builds the next generation of AIs. And Elon Musk wants Grok 4 to be that model. Most people still treat Grok as a meme bot stuck inside X, formerly Twitter. But if Grok 4 delivers what these leaks suggest, it's no longer a joke. It's a serious tool, and one that coders, startups, and even enterprise teams will have to consider. Imagine switching from Claude or GPT to Grok because it just gets your code better. That's not a minor shift. That's a platform war. And just as with the HLE benchmark, this could signal a larger trend. X.AI isn't just copying what others have done. They're innovating in stealth mode. Section 4, The Dark Side of Grok, and Why It Might Backfire. Alright, it can't all be sunshine and benchmarks, right? Let's address the elephant in the server room, Elon Musk's influence on Grok. Here's the problem. While other AIs are carefully tuned to avoid bias, Elon has explicitly programmed Grok to reflect his worldview. The result? A chatbot that often injects unsolicited political commentary, social opinions, and even misinformation, not as a bug, but by design. This makes Grok not just another chatbot, but arguably the first openly ideological LLM. Some users love it. Others say it's unusable because it's too agenda-driven. And this isn't speculation. Go on Reddit. You'll find dozens of posts from frustrated users sharing screenshots where Grok inexplicably defends Elon's views, from controversial takes on politics to critiques of rival companies. It's as if Elon gave Grok a personality, his. The danger? When millions rely on AI for truth, injecting personal bias isn't just annoying. It's dangerous. Grok risks becoming more of a megaphone than a tool. That alone could limit its widespread adoption, no matter how powerful it becomes. So, while Grok may forth blow the doors off benchmarks, the real question is, will users trust it? Oh Utiro, will Grok 4 be the sleeping giant of AI? So, what do we make of all this? On one hand, Grok 4 might genuinely outperform GPT-4, Gemini, and Claude on multiple fronts, from humanity's reasoning to real-world coding. On the other hand, its ideological tone could turn users away. Elon Musk has built rockets, revolutionized EVs, and put internet in orbit. So betting against him isn't smart. But success in AI isn't just about benchmarks. It's about trust, usability, and wide adoption. And that's the cliffhanger. Because if Grok 4 is as good as it seems and it can clean up its act on neutrality, it might become not just an alternative, but the standard. So what do you think? Is Grok 4 about to shake the industry, or is it another overhyped Musk moonshot? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more tech deep dives that separate the signal from the noise. The next few weeks could redefine AI as we know it. Stay tuned.